afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of America's most confusing show, Sky Harbor Live. I'm Slav, and I will be your host for today, so let's get to it. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. We are on the north side of Sky Harbor International Airport. So let's hang out for a couple of hours and see what we can see. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. And if you're a Cowboy fan, your season just ended, so I'm sorry. Maybe you guys will get like Andy Dalton or somebody to be your quarterback. But the reason I'm on the north side is a lot of you guys want to always see the British Airways plane. And every time we're on the south side, it's not Nikki and Jeffrey, it's Slavin. You're in the wrong channel, my friend. But welcome, guys. My name is Slavin. I run a page called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're on Instagram. We have about 60,000 followers. We're a fast-growing community. Hey, Luke. Welcome back, my friend. We are not I don't know who Nikki and Jeff are, but they sound like good people. But today we will see some general aviation, mostly landings, since we are on the other side of the runway. So let's see what could potentially be our first plane to land here. Our first plane that's going to be landing on runway 26 is going to be an Alaska Airlines 737-900. So yes, we're a different stream. We're actually a community here, so we're basically growing a really fun group of people. We generally like aviation, so. But as you can see, a little CRJ. Somebody's getting their scooter loaded up. I'll be honest, I really like these CRJs that they have here. Hey, it's okay, Jeff. Happens, man. Welcome to our stream. If it's your first time, get ready for the most random and awesome stream you will be on. So we basically just talk about aviation news. We talk about different things. Also, congratulations to Delta. Once again, they were named the top airline in the US. I think American Airlines came right below Spirit. So that's something I wouldn't be proud of if I was below Spirit. But anyway, Spirit's pretty cool. Hey, Terry. Hey guys, I'm good. So, did you guys hear the news at Sky Harbor? We had a terrible storm last night. I actually slept through it, but apparently the entire tower got evacuated. We had winds gusting up to 75, 85 miles per hour. So a lot of our flights were delayed, and it was crazy. Hey Edson, welcome back, my friend. I think Kate will be joining us shortly. So as we wait our first plane to land, I just want to thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys are having an awesome freaking day. So it's always fun going live. I just got off of work. I had a pretty busy day. I had a busy day, so just instead of sitting in traffic, I figured I'd come to the airport. So while I lock everything in and see what is coming our way, I just want to wish you guys a happy, today's Monday, right? It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. So we will have fun. So let's see, I can see the plane already approaching. So it's a 737 coming from Seattle. And hopefully we will get that A350 coming in. Apparently it's a pretty rare plane that people like. So first up is an Alaskan Airlines Boeing 737-900 series. It's a 4-year-old plane. Honestly, Alaska Airlines is becoming one of my favorite airlines. And here we have a little Southwest. He's probably going international since he's at this terminal. Maybe even going to Maui. And that is a special tug over there, as you can see. It would be cool getting Arizona 1 being towed by that tug right there. That would make things a little bit much better. Alrighty, so we have our first plane that is about to land, so let's go focus on that. Remember, usually the first few pans are usually the most difficult, and then I get in my groove. We have the Alaska 737 with the beautiful clouds in the back. Also, special thanks to all you guys that joined us on Saturday night. That was kind of cool. Silky smooth landing by the Alaska Air. But yeah, we had a good show on Saturday, I would say. Saturday night was awesome. We had a lot of action that I wasn't expecting. We even had a special takeoff of the British Airways A350 on the south side of the runway, so that was actually really beautiful. Hey Kim, yeah, my back is a lot better. For those of you joining us the first time, my back was pretty screwed up. Apparently when I was working on my girlfriend's car, I ended up somehow tweaking it, so it was severely screwed up for a while. So I have finally been able to fully regain motion, and I feel a lot better, to be honest, guys. But thank you for asking. Appreciate you. I don't know. I think this guy might actually be taking off from this runway. It's a very humid day in Arizona. We had some storms. We have some potential for storms for tonight, so we're gonna see. So, welcome back, Mr. Phil. We've missed you the past few times, sir. Hopefully you're having a lovely day, my Canadian friend. I hope you're Canadian, because I don't want to butcher that. Oh, look at this guy. We can start playing Thomas the Tank Engine songs. So this is right before the rush at Sky Harbor, and I set up on the north side since a lot of people were complaining that I never film on the north side. So we're on the north side, and welcome to the north side of airport. It's runway 26 that we're looking at right now. Nah, dude, you're good, man. Take your time, spend time with family. Actually, this might be one of my few streams this week, since I do have some work coming up, so I gotta focus on making some money to pay for all my parking here. But I'm fortunate. I have some commercial shoots coming up, so I'm pretty excited for it. It's been a while since I've done some commercial editorial photography, and basically I got entrusted to work on a pretty big campaign, so super excited for that, guys. So if I get any time, I'll be away like from Wednesday to like maybe end of Thursday. But if I do finish early, maybe we'll do like a night streaming one of these nights. Also, I'm getting a brand new radio, so we're gonna get ATC. Hey, making that dollar or 75 cents, whatever it is nowadays. Nobody knows what the dollar is worth anymore. Alrighty, our next plane is coming from Charlotte. It's an A321, American Airlines A321, and he is pretty much over there, so I gotta subject you to some fast motion. From what I hear, Charlotte is actually a very chaotic airport. Also, to you guys wondering why I haven't been active on Instagram, problem is trying to run two things at once is a little bit difficult. So I've been focusing on getting this channel started, so I've kind of taken a back burner on the Instagram stuff, but I promise I have a bunch of content coming up this way. So appreciate you guys for just looking out. And we're looking at this American Airlines 737 that is getting ready to depart. I believe this plane is actually going to be headed to Raleigh-Durham. That's a mouthful. And our next plane that is arriving is an American Eagle CRJ 900 operated by Mesa Airlines, coming from Grand Junction, Colorado. Also, I went to the Cardinals game yesterday. I wish I hadn't. I literally wasted like an hour of my day. Thank you guys for being worried about my back. Appreciate you guys. Alrighty, this little CRJ is starting to push back. I love watching this, so check this out. We watched this last time. The lighting isn't very good, but we were watching the door close. I really like seeing this. So if you've ever wondered how a door closes on a CRJ, we are about to watch it. Hey Tim, welcome back, sir. This is kind of cool, just watching this happen. Apparently they just went inside. Oh, that Cardinal game was pretty terrible. Well, apparently this thing is closing again. I thought it was opening and I thought it was pushing back, but never mind. Yeah, that wasn't a good game. I don't understand what we did in the off-season to become that bad. The defense was just terrible. Sorry, Corey. People are complaining that I was always on the southwest side. Next time I will be on southwest. Deal? Are you working today, Corey? Thank you for your donation, Phil. Appreciate you, man. Alright, so let's watch this thing close. For those of you that don't know, Corey became a moderator on here because he danced for us and he was awesome. He works on the southwest side, so I don't know, should we stay on this side or should we go visit Corey if he's working? So watch this. I think if he's leaving, you got to see this door close. It's pretty cool. I agree, Corey. Southwest side, I like it a lot, but people are complaining to me. They want to see the north side, so gotta give the people what they want. All right, dudes. The lighting is kind of harsh on this side. We're committed to seeing this door closed now. Corey is a dancing machine. Which side are you at? Maybe once I finish up here, I can go there and stream there for like 20 minutes and show the people your dance moves. Alrighty, so the door. These guys are taking forever. I'm bored of it. Let's see if we remain on this door for a little bit. That sucks. Come on, guys. The people want to see the door close. While we wait. There's a plane I wanted to film before we committed to watching this door close. It's a very humid side here. It's very humid here in Phoenix. We're getting a bit of a breeze, and then over there we can actually see one of the United jets, a 737 that's about to pop out right behind. C-17, perfect. Let's see, I'll maybe get the British Airways and then we'll come stream at the other side. Is that cool? These guys are not closing this door at all. But the difference from Phoenix, with accordance to like other airports or like compared to other airports, we really close the door. The AC's getting out. Yeah, I know. We really don't get that much big traffic, like every now and then. So we actually had a United Air 777 come in yesterday. It was a charter plane for the Chiefs. But what we do get here is a lot of Southwest, a lot of Airbus. We're like a CRJ, like hotbed. Envoy Air is going to turn Phoenix into like a crew and airplane base here. And I think we're going to basically become an Embraer hotbed soon. So overall, kind of like a smaller airport, but it has its character. I think Phoenix is a pretty easy airport to get to. Alrighty. We were on door watch, but then I got bored of it. And any second the United Air is going to pop out of that side. That plane is going to be headed to Chicago. And up next for our landing, looks like we're going to get another United. It's going to be an Airbus A320 that's going to Chicago. So pretty much a quick switcheroo for United planes. And this CRJ is not moving at all. So we are no longer focused on it because I'm bored of it. They're letting a lot of the air conditioning out, which is like not cool. And over there we have our little Embraer. I believe it's operated by SkyWest, and right behind it is a CRJ that's operated by Mesa Airlines. Has the Mesa Airlines livery on it. We got some beautiful clouds coming in. That plane is about to pop out any second, so. So keep an eye. These gates are going to get very busy very soon. We got a bunch of American arrivals coming in, so. Yeah, Sky Harbor is extremely friendly. Like anytime you come here, I feel like you're going to get like the best customer service. And honestly, when it comes to dining, we get a lot of good dining options compared to other airports. So the one airport that I kind of didn't like was Kansas City. I know they redid it, but now it's like super, but when I went there it was super old and just nothing went on. All right, let's see which planes used to park here. Embraer, CRJs, A321s, A320s, 737s. I know some of them still have the marks when they used to fly 757s. It's kind of crazy to think American Airlines no longer operates a 757. I believe they retired a lot of them during the COVID pandemic. And there's our United plane. It's slowly making its way into the frame, as you can see. Hey, Kate. Take your time, Kate. Don't worry about it. You're not missing much. There's nothing going on, to be honest. So here comes a United Air A320 coming in from Chicago. Also, we are using our brand new AT&T hotspot since I had nightmares with Verizon, so I hope to God everything works accordingly. For those of you that are new here, you could actually see my breakdowns because of all the technical issues. But this is week 3 of our stream, so I feel like we're getting better every time. Just like that, we got some action again. And this guy still hasn't closed his door. So Door Watch 2022. We are actually at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Falcon Field is one of our other airports here. So already I see them moving down there, so I'm hoping that they will actually do something. And then we have another plane that is coming from Charlotte, and there's a Delta Airlines. I don't know, maybe my flight radar is glitching, but it looks like a Delta Airlines is like trying to do circles here. If we're lucky, we might see an MD-11 because we have an MD-11 coming this way. Chances are it will probably land on the other runway, but if it doesn't, alrighty dudes, come on, like you guys need to leave. Also, let me ask you guys that work at airports. So these signs, like what do all the numbers mean? So it says SAF +6, so is he like 6 minutes delayed, or like what does that mean? Like, not like I always see them and I'm kind of curious. Like I know those might be the flight numbers. Alrighty, here we go. I think the door is about to close. Hello, my Brazilian friend. And apparently they're having a meeting down there of some sorts. Alrighty, so we have our next plane is an A321 coming from Charlotte, and right afterwards we have a Delta 737 coming from Salt Lake City. The Salt Lake City route used to be serviced by a A319, but I haven't seen that plane in a while here, so maybe it was retired. There's our Charlotte flight. He is about 4 miles outside of the airport. I need to balance my tripod. I seriously hate these things at the airport that make that noise. I think they are like joint protectors or whatever it is. So it's like it always sounds like somebody's like shooting off a gun or something. I hate loud noises. And this guy just finally closed his damn door. Alrighty, so our next plane that is coming here comes the Delta 737 from Salt Lake City. I don't know, I feel like Phoenix used to have a larger Delta operation and they kind of like died down. I know recently Delta ordered a bunch of newer 737 Maxes, so they're going to be operating those. Alrighty, so what is our next plane that is up? That was a nice and smooth landing, guys. And our next plane is an A320 coming in from Spokane, or Spokane, however you guys say it, Washington. I thought I saw a plane lining up behind him. That would have been cool to get. That was a smooth landing, guys. Also, little CRJ is pushing back right now, so let's see their pushback scheme. Howdy everybody. For those of you, I see a lot of new faces, so welcome to Sky Harbor Airport. My name is Slav. I run a page called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, and we just plane spot. We made a little community here, and we have a lot of familiar faces that come back here. We talk aviation and just hang out. That's some ground effect on that bad boy. But anyways, you can actually see the CRJs are starting to push back. They're going to do their regional routes. What up, Richard? How are you, man? Thank you for the compliment, DRB. And up next is a Southwest Airlines 737 coming in from Salt Lake City. Apparently, Salt Lake City is a hotbed for travel to Phoenix. Man, look at that landing, guys. That was as smooth as it can be. No smoke, nothing. That was awesome, guys. You really could not beat that landing whatsoever. So up next is another Delta, but it's a Delta A320 coming from Atlanta. I personally think that Delta is going to replace a lot of their 757s with this plane, since Boeing is dropping the ball on not creating a successor. Well, we started off slow, now we're starting to see an uptick in action here at the airport. So the CRJ that we are looking at is, I think probably Burbank or something. Nope, he's headed to Santa Fe. So this little CRJ is headed to Santa Fe, and I've said it before, but it looks like Sid from Ice Age from the back. So CRJs are officially known as SIDS to me. Also, its engine is producing a very beautiful wind that I'm not going to complain about, because all the wind helps me and it keeps me cool. And just as it leaves, I guarantee you another CRJ is just going to come in and take its spot. It's typically how it happens here at this airport. I'm pretty sure this bad boy is going to come in and be like, nope, that's my spot now, bro. I really hope they are working on the 757 MAX, because they need something, man. They need to get the momentum back, because personally I think Airbus is kicking their butt right now. Our next plane that is coming is CRJ 700 coming from Medford. I think that's in Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Medford, Oregon, or Medford could be somewhere in Illinois. Sounds like an Illinois type city. And just like I said it, the little CRJ we were pointing to, he is headed our way. So as he heads this way, we're going to see the Medford one coming in. And Medford is in Oregon, apparently. Somebody just texted me. She's rocking right now, guys. Listen to those engines purr. It's amazing how much wind these little things generate. So there's your size comparisons of an Embraer versus an A321. It's a pretty big size difference. Hey Hockey, how are you, man? Thank you all for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Every little bit helps, straight out telling you guys. Remember, click the like, subscribe, and notification. You will know when we're going to be live next. But like the size difference between these planes, so look at it this way. So A321, little ERJ 175. So pretty remarkable to look at them. And let's see what is going to be next on the agenda. Hey, J-Ma'am. Quinn, if you do not press the like button, the Cowboys will win a Super Bowl. That's typically what happens. They win the Super Bowl. How's it going, man?
Good. Are you the guy on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right.
How you doing, bro?
I'm Martin.
Fine, pleasure. Good to meet you. Here.
I watch you all the time.
Here you go. Here's a sticker for you.
All right. Thanks.
So, yeah, we're starting to get some action here, so it's picking up, man. We have Martin here. He just joined us, and apparently, I guess this is a Southwest pilot because he's actually going V1 on the taxiway right now. How's your day going, man? Pretty good? Definitely a Southwest pilot, probably, or future Southwest pilot. You can actually smell the jet fuel right now. I wish you guys could have smell-o-vision here. So, hey Josephine, welcome back. I try my best to monitor this stream, but I'm trying to operate the camera. It's only one of me here, so. And Martin has joined us here, so it's fun. It's funny, we built a community. It's kind of hilarious. It's mostly the same people coming back, new people coming on, so it's cool. I like it. Alrighty, so the Embraer is the first to depart, as you can see it over there. And I think right after the Embraer, we're going to be seeing the A321 moving. That smell of the fuel, man, is awesome. So it's, all right. I come like 3 times a week.
Okay.
So this week,
for a living?
I work in law enforcement.
Oh, okay.
So people don't like when I say that.
Oh, well, I'm retired.
So
I'm a retired officer myself.
yeah, so it's a job where you have to like. It hasn't been a very good few years for us.
Yeah, I've been retired for 8 years.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Is this guy going to move? And we're not seeing much motion on the horizon. Honestly, we should have gone over to Corey's side. Corey usually dances and hangs out with us. Which plane is it, man, gamer? Is it, are you inside the A321? Maybe your phone should be on airplane mode, sir. He's like, we're about to take off. That's cool. All right, let's see what else is popping up. So if everything happens accordingly, actually no, he's going this way. I thought we were going to get a Frontier Crockett the Raccoon livery. So I think our next plane, judging from the arrivals, we do have an MD-11F coming in from Louisville. It's about 22 minutes out. Chances are it is going to be landing on the south side of us. But as you can see, all the regional jets are starting to move out. You can actually see them going over there. So another one is being pushed out. I'm gonna give you some action while we wait for this. So I know somebody talked about making jet fuel scented candles. I don't know how that would work out, but I think I would buy them. My girlfriend would not be very happy about that. Alrighty, so the A321 is moving. I'd offer you a Gatorade, but I have nothing on me. I came from work.
Fine.
So last time I showed you guys luggage and I was saying, oh wow, they take care of our luggage. We witnessed a guy slam dunking a bag. So this time, they're very gentle. You can actually see them all working there. And if you're on this plane, you can actually monitor if your bag is actually getting off. So let's see. Hey Dad, Kid, EJV. Oh, we're getting a little hiccup. Let's move to the hotspot, see what is going on. This is what happens here at Sky Harbor. We get some like dead points. So I figured out this is actually one of the places where you get internet, because apparently our operations is updating the towers, and everything at Sky Harbor is running off of temporary internet towers. So I use Verizon, and I got rid of Verizon because that hotspot is terrible. Like literally we were getting disconnections. So I updated to this because that one was just, the Verizon made the stream very like unusable. Oh, yeah. So it wasn't anything good. And I believe we're going to have the Speedbird coming up soon, so we will see.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Usually British Airways is either on time or late, or sometimes early. I think today it's going to be like 5:20. Hey Dad Kid, yeah, we do actually get some Frontier departures. Currently we're just filming some arrivals. Maybe eventually we're going to make our way to the south side of the airport to see one of our moderators. But stay tuned and we'll see. Maybe one of them will show up. Alrighty, so let's see. We're not getting much action right now, but 5:25 we are going to get the British Airways plane. So we have a little pushback of an A321. This is the waiting game in plane spotting. You just sit, talk.
Not that place to wait.
What's up?
Not that place to wait.
Oh dude, this is perfect. I spent all day in front of a computer, now I'm just at the airport. It's fun. Your longest flight was to Sao Paulo and Frankfurt. My longest flight, I actually know, do you know, I'll probably be streaming on Friday, probably Friday night, but my longest flight was to Australia. I flew to Melbourne and it was pretty cool. Like I got super fortunate, I had an entire row to myself, so I was able to stretch out since I'm like 6'4", and planes aren't my thing. But it's kind of a dead time right now at this airport. It gives me enough time to go and get a water or drink some of my water I have in there. Give me a second. That's my screen. That's how I keep it going. We have one of those C-17s or the military planes over on that side. That thing is cool.
Any chance that'll be departing anytime soon?
Not sure, man. I'll post about it if I find out.
I found out about it anyway.
So when you flew to Kuwait, were you in a C-17? Yeah. Atlanta is your favorite airport. That's awesome. Friday the 7th, is that like, wait, October? Chances are I will. I think we're getting some glitching on here. We're experiencing some glitching from what I'm seeing on the scene, so sorry guys. Probably I'll be there. Yeah, the Globemaster. So we have one of those here at Sky Harbor right now. And howdy Greg, welcome to Phoenix, or online Phoenix, Sky Harbor. What part of Australia are you in? We're experiencing a bit of a lull in action, so we're just gonna like randomly show you planes. Nice, Tony. That must have been an experience, dude. Alrighty, let's see. We're legitimately not getting anything coming in right now, guys. This is crazy, like there's like no action right now. I think we may actually have a storm because you can see like they're avoiding a specific area. So the MD-11 is coming this way, but not quite sure where it's going to be landing. So while we wait, let's show you some landmarks. So the mountain we have over here is called Papago. It's Papago Park. You can do a lot of mountain biking over there. There's a little location here. Over there, it's a place called Hole in the Rock, and it's exactly what it sounds like. There's a hole in the rock, and people go hike over there. And then right next to that, we have a little thing called like Hunt's Tomb. I guess one of the first governors of Arizona was entombed there. And then right over here, I don't know if you could see it, but the mountain we're looking at here is Red Mountain. It's like right next to the Salt River, and the mountains behind them, you can kind of barely making them out. That's 4 peaks. So if you guys ever come plane spotting, and if it's a clear day, you'll be able to get some really beautiful shots here. And then let's look inside the terminal, see what's going on there. Guess people left their garbage there. They should be cleaning up after themselves. We're gonna wait, guys. Yeah, nothing going on, so might as well just wait. Tony, we are on the north side of the airport. We're waiting for the British Airways plane, and then once that lands, I may go and stream for like 30 minutes on the south side, because I promised somebody I would. So, pretty much the waiting game for us. It looks like the 5 o'clock hour is going to be pretty busy at this airport. Let's hear this. At the rate we're going, looking at this thing, our next plane might be a Dallas-Fort Worth, about 18 minutes out right now from looking at the flight map. So pretty much no action right now, so we'll get better at it. Typically I found out the busiest days tend to be like Thursdays that I've come out here, or even Fridays. I will see it, J-Man, I will see if I am actually out there. I know a lot of pilots have messaged me, they want me to spot when they land here, so I try my best to do it, and just depends on my job. This is wild, guys. I've never seen the airport like this quiet now. So, all right, let's track this operations truck. I believe they're probably doing a runway inspection, checking, make sure there's no debris on there. It'd be so cool to drive your car down this and just floor it. But you can see all the Mesa Airlines planes here, the regional jets. A lot of them have been sitting for a while now. Maybe they're just chilling here, being used for parts. There's a tornado warning apparently. Where at? So there's a tornado warning that has been issued for parts of Pinal and Pima County up until 4:30. So it's issued a warning at 3:50 and from an area of 20 miles west of Picacho Peak. We've had some crazy weather, guys. Like last night they actually evacuated the tower here at Sky Harbor, so that just tells you how crazy the weather has been. Alrighty. Yeah, there's a tornado warning. Did you see that?
That's weird.
That it's crazy.
Yeah, there was some buildup over on the south side.
You think we're getting another big storm?
I didn't look at what. Find out.
I came home last night after the Cardinals game, and I literally passed out. I was in bed when the whole storm happened.
Yeah, up in Prescott we had this morning. It rained from starting at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's wild how dead the airport is right now. I've like, usually at this time it's busy. It's crazy, like maybe because of the delays last night, all the flights have been pushed back a little bit because a lot of the flights were actually diverted to Vegas and like other airports because I guess winds were gusting 75 to 85 knots here. That is crazy. Like we've had some crazy weather in Arizona. Alright, I really hope this MD-11 comes this way because I think these Southwest Airlines might actually be our saviors because they usually cut them off on the 25 runway. So if that happens, I'll be very, very happy, guys. So I think we can probably hunt for the plane in the sky right now. So let's see if we can see it anywhere. So we got some crazy storm clouds building up. And those things over there, those are our sky trains that we have at Sky Harbor. They autonomously will like take you around the airport. They're also a fun amusement park ride. Alrighty, from the looks of it, let's see. The next minute will determine which plane comes this way. The MD-11 might actually be turning for finals. So let's look. But those are the skies, or the clouds that are basically causing the big storm. What up, Tyler? Good, dude. There's no action, dude. No action whatsoever today. I think.
All gonna come at once.
I think the MD-11 might be coming this way, from the looks of it. So we should hopefully. I see him maybe headed towards the south side now. I just hope the southwest cuts him off.
If it's open at all, they'll try to push him over there.
Yeah. I picked the wrong side, man. That's why I messaged him like north or south. I was like, I'll set up here.
The light's better here, but I think you may get more traffic over there.
Yeah, he's going on the south side. Dang it. We literally have not had a plane in almost like 20 minutes. So I've been focusing on the baggage handlers.
I was down here honking at you. You didn't look at me though.
I didn't. I couldn't hear.
That's because you're not honking a few times. But
I'm deaf, man. Literally, so last time I was showing one of the. See you, buddy. Alrighty. I was watching one of the Southwest baggage handlers, and he was slam dunking it. I was like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have recorded that. Yeah, the MD's going on the south side. Dang it. And I think our next plane is going to be a Dallas Fort Worth A321 that's coming this way. So. Sorry guys, not much action right now. How's your day going? You excited for Dorkfest?
yeah.
I was gonna go, but then last minute I picked up a shoot on Friday, so it's easy money. I'm gonna make decent money for the hour I'm gonna be working. But yeah, dude, that's the new hotspot, and this is the old one. So, which one do you think is much better?
So you said this part of the airport is better range?
Yeah, I figured out that this part of the airport has the best possible range because you can kind of see those temporary towers by operations. Alrighty. Yeah, nothing going on, man. This is like wild. Usually around this time I'm seeing a lot of action. Right now, nothing. And at like 5 o'clock I think we're gonna go get a bunch of action right now. So alrighty, football fans, how did your team do this weekend? My Cardinals were pathetic. I literally fell asleep at the game, not even kidding you.
Working or just watching?
I was watching the game, and I literally, at one point of the game, it was so boring. They were getting blown out like 23 to like 7. I actually went to like a little chair and I just laid down and I closed my eyes for 20 minutes. As a result, I became a meme. My friends are making fun of me for it. When's your next plane? Are you done?
No, I've started. I got Mexico City coming in at 5:50.
Which gate are you at?
It's gonna be your 26. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
They have Cancun after that.
Apparently every airplane is landing on the south side, but our next plane is 7 minutes out. It's an A321 from Dallas, and possibly an Indianapolis, a plane from Indianapolis. It's a 737 as well. So American, Southwest, United, and then another American, and then possibly the Speedbird right after that. Yeah, we have a tornado warning. That's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like...
I know last night they had like hurricane winds here. You see that?
Yeah, they evacuated the tower last night. That's crazy. I was asleep. I was in bed by like 9 o'clock last night. All right, guys, thank you for being so patient. Hey, your Colts tied. That is crazy that that entire freaking division doesn't have a win, and two teams played each other.
Cool enough for this?
Honestly, as long as it's below 110, the computer stays cool. So a lot of times we run our computer inside the car because of the heat, but today we're actually running it outside the trunk, which gives me more motion and I can actually monitor the chat better. I just wish we had some more airplanes, but I guarantee you the next like 30 minutes is going to be hectic here for me, so might as well enjoy the silence while I can. The game was garbage, of course.
My friend's working the London flight, so hopefully it takes over this side so you can get a video of it.
Which one, the A3, this 777?
Yeah.
Hi, well, what time is it leaving?
Usually like 5:45. That's usually the...
Okay.
American just did a big schedule change, so that's why it's probably deader now than... But
how do they change? What's their new schedule?
they just every month there, so they move things around a little bit and update things. And...
Okay. Alrighty, so this Dallas Fort Worth plane is actually starting to line up, so we'll see it in a little bit. So we're going to get our first action in almost like 20 minutes.
737 moving?
Which one? Over there? Well, we have some movement. It's a 737 that's about to go to the south side where I want to set up, but it's fine. I know the American 777 was delayed like a bunch of times a few weeks ago, or like 2 weeks ago. Like, I know one of them took off like at 2 o'clock the following day, which is crazy.
Yeah. I was going to Orange County, it was rolling.
That plane that was rolling is going to Orange County. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what is going to happen. Come on, man. I think like the first like 40 minutes we were live, we got a lot of action. The last like 25, nothing. Alrighty, so the A321 is appearing on the horizon. We're about to see an airplane, guys. Yay! So it's a 5-year-old A321 coming in.
So did you hear the story about the roof guy? What happened there?
No.
You know, they had it blocked off?
Yeah, well, I saw that it happened, but I just know like what they didn't find him for up until like 4 hours later or something.
So I did. Yes, I didn't hear the whole story. He didn't go over the edge then.
No.
He just died on impact and then was up there.
Yep. You can see the other plane lining up in the back, so that's kind of cool. It's exciting. That's sad, man.
These clouds are nice.
These clouds are perfect for photos of airplanes. You get a lot of texture in the background, so you just don't get a boring photo of just a clear sky and just a plane. I miss the days when Instagram used to just reward you for being a good photographer. Now it's all about reels. Take it to your advantage. You can build up a quick following with it.
Four peaks.
This guy buttered the landing. You're good, dude. That was a good landing, guys. Alrighty, let's see the next one. I believe it's a Southwest coming from wherever.
Surprised they're bringing him on the north side. That's the end of this is. You couldn't push him.
So our next plane is a Southwest from Indianapolis. Unless they switch them to the south side at the last
Very
one.
lined up. That's good.
He will appear any second, so we wait.
You got United.
And then our plane after that is a United Airlines from Denver. It's an A320. Is it Continental? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I always make a joke that the Evo Blue is like their attempt to get rid of the Continental livery. If you guys ever go to LAX and you're on Imperial Hill, one of those old buildings still has the Continental lettering that's been faded into it. It's pretty cool seeing it. Like one of the terminal or the hangars still has the Continental stuff. You just wonder, like, man, what kind of planes were in there before? With those dark clouds. Howdy, everybody. And in the background, you can see another plane lining up. That's probably United. Yeah, we have some beautiful clouds right now, guys. Well, we can all safely say that the Dallas Cowboy season is over. Their quarterback being out 6 to 8 weeks. So they can actually be quiet for once. If you're Cowboy fans, I'm sorry. Banana Airline Spirit? You mean, hey Daniel, what's up, dude? How are you, man? So yesterday I went on a cruise with a few friends. One of my friends still has a 1996 Acura Integra. That was actually his first car. He's a single owner. He literally is sitting on a unicorn. Alrighty, so let's watch this plane pull in.
splitter thing you were looking at?
Still looking at it. I did some research. It might be an issue with it. Technology always changes. I like when the planes come because they generate wind and it makes it nicer up here. Or you can move the air because the humidity here is not the best right now, guys. All right, let's see this United. Here comes the United from Denver. I think they're going to hit this very smoothly. I can feel the wind moving because of the planes. Nice landing by the A320. And there's our Phoenix skyline right now, so time to drink some water, guys. Hey IDG dude, how are you, man? Oh, watch your head, man. This is pretty good because we're not dropping any frames and the internet's staying consistent, which is like money.
You said that's unlimited?
So our next plane looks like
Minneapolis?
it's coming from Minneapolis. For a second I thought it was a Southwest, but that's going to San Diego. And then we have an entire collection of planes that are just lined up one after the other. So thank you all for joining us. For those of you that are new to this channel, my name is Slavin. I run a page called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. I'm a plane spotter out of Phoenix, Arizona. And we come here, we plane spot, we talk about technical issues I experience, we talk about news, we roast each other. It's a community. And we keep jerks off of the chat. It's rule number 1, no jerks. Rule number 2, no cowboy fans. Just kidding. You guys were so spoiled with Tony Romo, and now you're like just getting heartbroken by Dak Prescott's injuries. So just as one United plane lands, another one is about to depart. But all right, this time let's try and catch his door closing. I know last time we missed it because I got bored of it.
Oh, that's your thing?
Yeah. I filmed it for the first time last week, or actually on Friday, and I was baffled. It was pretty cool seeing it. So I'm going to watch it on the computer again. Nah, you're good, man. Man, the Cowboys cannot catch a break. You guys every year just get injured. It's just crazy. Alrighty, so here we go. You're welcome as a Cowboy fan. Oh, the Cardinals were a disappointment. So there you go, the door is closing. Check that out. Pretty cool, huh? Alrighty, let's see the next plane. So the Minneapolis A321 is coming in. It's a 5-year-old plane. So I've actually been to Minneapolis. It's pretty nice. I like how and their downtown was pretty interesting because I was right next to the Target Center or whatever it's called now. And I kind of dig the Viking Stadium. I went there and then I went to a town called Baldwin, which I think is in Wisconsin. I like that area, but I guess it gets really cold, so I probably couldn't live there. I'm actually really hoping for the Detroit Lions to do well this year, but they're the same old Lions. They're going to somehow just be terrible. I hope this plane comes this way. Yeah, you're right. I think he is. So this little plane is off to Portland. And on the horizon we can actually see the Minneapolis plane. There's a nice shot with Papago. So Papago Mountains, they usually look kind of like random mountains, but when the lighting hits them just right, like right now, they're lovely. They make for beautiful backdrops for aviation photos.
Is Amazon still bring the 737 here, or are they all 767s?
Amazon?
Yeah, remember how they used to have that 737?
Yeah. I haven't seen the Amazon 737 in a while. I know they fly in Europe, but...
I got a shot once of it was the mountains were covered like cloud over, but the sun was right on the plane. It just made it pop with the dark contrast. That was really cool.
That's awesome, man.
I haven't seen the 37 for a while.
No. There's some birds right in front of there. Hopefully we don't get a Sully moment in Tempe Town Lake. These clouds are so freaking awesome, man. So British Airways will be landing at like 5:28 apparently.
28 minutes away.
So the BA 8350 is 28 minutes away.
After that, I gotta go.
You're good, dude. That was a nice landing, guys. Then we have the pushback by, there's our new hotspot, as you can see it. Thank you, AT&T, for hooking me up with unlimited data. Sponsor me, please. I need money. No.
Now you have two mics working, and did that end up working?
I'm still working it out. So one way that I wanted to set it up was through here. I think that might be the other option. But we've been streaming for about 3 weeks, guys, and literally it's still a learning experience. And I feel like we're kind of getting better at this, to be honest. What's also good is that it's finally going to start cooling off in Arizona, and we can actually be away from the parking garages. So that's one thing I'm really looking excited for. So they're training a tug driver. Let's see how he does.
I think it's the opposite of Southwest. They're orange vests and they're senior guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can we see any passengers? Thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you all. That's a nice shot.
Shadow.
Yeah. Once the sun moves, it's going to make it a lot better. We hide in the shade in Arizona. We become vampires during the summer. Oh man. It's funny, they showed that the JSX Embraer, the photo is still as a United Embraer.
Oh, they have an updated picture?
Alrighty, our next plane is going to probably be a Frontier Airlines A320 Neo. Forest and North Spotted Owl livery. Pretty crazy, huh? That we're doing this. So we're just waiting right now. And the wheels are off. The ground action is important. They keep the airport running. So this little plane we're looking at is actually headed to Tucson. It's a town about 100 miles south of Phoenix. So I believe it's like a short 30-minute flight. Yeah. Thank you all for putting up with this slow day out at the airport. Apparently, usually I come live or around this time and it's busy, but today, unusual. And remember, hit that like and subscribe button, the notifications, that helps out. Telling you that is 100% sit from Ice Age. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
The plane looks like sit from Ice Age from the back. See?
Yeah, I see it.
So he's off to Tucson.
So say you leave your house, drive to Tucson. I leave my Heralds, come to Phoenix, get on a plane, fly. Who's getting there first?
The plane?
Even with going to security and then getting off the plane, unboarding and getting out.
Yeah.
I did it with my cousin coming back to Tucson, and we got home on the exact same time. We lived together, but we were there for spring training back in the old days. And I hopped on the plane and came up and he drove, and by the time that's also driving home from the airport.
I'm surprised we don't have like high-speed rail between that area, because it's airlines. They have a big say in it. So the British Airways plane is about, I would say, 14 minutes out now. Last time I checked, it was 21 minutes out. My time is wrong. Our next plane is the Frontier Airlines A320. It's Forest the Northern Spotted Owl livery.
I feel like it's slowed down for British Airways.
Yeah.
I had that a few months ago.
Yeah. It's a brand new plane. September 2021. Wait, are we in 2022? Yeah, we're.
Frontier.
No, what year are we in? 2022?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, I thought I was in 2021. Well, that tells you how my day is going. Welcome to the future, everybody. Look how slow this 737 taxi is.
LAX.
He's about to depart to LAX, but here comes the Frontier plane. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Frontier Airlines had an unsuccessful attempt to purchase Spirit. And I'm kind of glad they didn't, because I kind of like Frontier. I like their liveries. Spirit, on the other hand, is probably the best airline you can fly on. If you had an option to fly Ryanair or Spirit, which do you choose? And walking is not an option.
About the same, weren't they?
Pretty much.
Ryanair, Spirit, EasyJet, Frontier.
I think Spirit Airlines passengers can actually fight.
I've flown EasyJet and Ryanair, but never flown Frontier or Spirit.
Yeah. It's nice to see that Frontier is actually investing in some of their planes. I know they're getting a lot of newer planes, which is pretty cool.
I think this merger is going to be big for them, because now they don't have to compete with anyone. It's just them. There's other small ones, but it's not like they're the last big ultra low-cost carrier.
You mean the Spirit and JetBlue merger?
Yeah, so Spirit's going to be gone. They're going to become JetBlue.
If you guys have followed the news in aviation, Frontier is actually expanding its operation out of like Sky Harbor and a couple of other airports.
They're growing a big base here for flight days and pilot time. The light is really good on this.
So this lighting on this plane is finally hitting just right. Because I'd rather deal with the landing than the pain to even walk on the plane. Somebody said.
What's that?
Somebody's comment. I'd rather deal with the landings than the paying to even walk on the plane. I don't know what you meant by that, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I think Frontier, you watch in a couple years, they're going to be huge.
Big
It's all
time.
those markets that Spirit was in, that they'll keep some, but they're going to be the only big one. They're going to grow fast.
Big time.
I think they have a huge order of planes coming in. There's all the airlines like Aviation and Aviation. Avion's very different than what Spirit and Frontier. They do like small city to small city.
Oh yeah.
Where Spirit and Frontier, they go big city, big city. So it's very different. They're not really competing, in my opinion.
Allegion's supposed to be getting a bunch of 737 Maxes, from what I know.
Right.
It'll be interesting seeing what they do with those, if they actually do compete with Frontier.
Probably the same kind of stuff though, like gateway to Idaho Falls, gateway to...
Yeah. Thank you. I always try and bring up nice close-ups. Alrighty, so the next plane is a Southwest coming in from Dallas. It's a 737-8H. Still, I'm trying to figure out what the 8H4 means. I just know every time a 737 7H4 flies over my house, I know it's that plane because it is single-handedly the loudest plane. Like, it's louder than even when you pull a jack, a car jack on concrete. That's how loud it is.
So I thought I heard that those last few digits were the customer. So like Southwest, and they're delivered to Southwest Aviation.
Oh,
So
cool.
Americans are all, I mean, because some American were U.S. Airways, some were American, some were even old Frontier than Americans. So those ones will have a different code in them.
So what Tyler's telling me, apparently the letters and numbers after is which customer actually inherited the plane. Nice approach and landing by the Southwest. Now he's going to taxi at 140 knots to get to his gate.
Hit the brakes and start turning.
He's going to Tokyo drift his way back to the, can I say Tokyo drift, or is that like copywritten? So,
Gotta get that bonus.
check this out, guys. The gates are empty. When we first started, there was a few planes in there, now they're empty.
We're all coming.
The 8 stands for Model 800, H4 stands for Airline Leasing Company, which paid for the airplane. Thanks, Tony. This is a scientific YouTube channel. We learn about stuff. And you guys hear me complaining about the heat. A lot. I still don't understand how I was able to do the streams earlier, like when it was like 110. That was like freaking, it's hot right now, but I'm like...
Yeah, it's a lot cooler down. It's like you can tell, it's like, oh, give it like a couple weeks and it'll be nicer here.
And why am I in Grapevine in Dallas? So the next plane is a 737 coming from El Paso.
What airline?
Southwest.
Surprising.
One day Southwest is going to throw us a curve and say...
Look at that, the rowdy to it. You see it?
Which one?
He went clear up north from El Paso and shit. Like,
Oh yeah, so for those of you guys that are just joining us, there's actually been a tornado warning that hit southern Arizona. So a lot of the planes are doing really wild approaches or really wild routes.
They're like avoiding that area in eastern Arizona.
Surprisingly, all the landings today have been pretty buttery. With the exception of the United that landed earlier, that was like the wild, wild west for a second.
Glad you weren't out here during the election year when the Air Force One came, what, 6 times I think that year?
Yeah.
Think they'll do it again next time?
Maybe. I shot some photos of Air Force One when it was coming in. It was...
I think I was out here for all 6, and then I was out at Goodyear too, and it took off out there. I got a nice shot out there.
It's awesome.
Had to like sneak in the back way together. They had roads blocked off, so I parked and hiked up and closer.
And then our next plane is also a Southwest Airlines coming from Midway. So that is Chicago, I believe.
Airways, out of fuel, it's just toasting.
What's up?
British Airways, I needed to get here so I can leave.
He's like 13 minutes out. Apparently the British Airways just keeps getting slower and slower. So alrighty, we have a Southwest 737 and we have a little baby boy Airbus coming from Portland. It's an A319. And then after that is a United A320, followed by another Southwest from Houston, and then the big plane is coming in. And the Southwest that's approaching is the old livery. I don't know what it's called, Copper Canyon or Copper, whatever it is. Something. Those clouds, man, look at that beautiful approach with those, I know private pilots call them devil clouds because they can actually, if you're flying IFR rules, you can easily fall prey to, and then look at the plane coming in the background. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That is the baby bus, I believe, coming in. Is it? We're starting to glitch for a little bit. Hold on, guys. Internet. Did I fix it? Anytime we get a glitch, that means we're getting some internet issues, so I fixed it.
The old Nintendo way where you blowing it?
Yeah, it's like how you used to play Nintendo and blow into cartridges. We just have to move the hotspot into a different area. Alrighty guys, so right now it actually might start getting busy for us.
Makes predictions. Is it going to touch down on the whites, right at the middle, or after? That one was after.
Not sure.
See what I mean?
Yep.
This one's low. I think it's going to hit before the whites. Twin.
All right, guys. Let's see. Do you think he's going to have a smooth landing or a rough landing, or where is he going to land? Early on the runway or late on the runway?
I think early. Seems low.
I think since he's approaching pretty low, I'm going to say he's going to touch down right at the aim mark. Watch, he's going to ground affect it and like do a go around just to mess with all of us.
Down, down, down. Oh, it's going longer than I thought. It's going way longer.
Told you he screwed us over.
Yeah.
Little baby Buzz decided it wasn't going to play our
He was
games.
gonna get there early.
I think our next plane is already lining up.
So United Chicago at 20.
It's a A320 from Midway, Chicago, I believe.
It's United, so O'Hara.
Where is it from?
O'Hara. It's United.
It's coming from O'Hara. And then there's another plane in the background. You can see it approaching. I don't know why I have Midway in my head. Never mind. From O'Hara.
What about this guy? I think right in the middle. Right at the Mesa hangar. All day. Oh!
A lot of ground effect tonight or today. Alrighty, and I think we may already be getting another plane coming up.
Southwest from Spokane.
And we have a Southwest coming from Spokane. Oh, here's a cool name, somebody said. As we look at our empty gates, it should be full. All right, where's this British Airways plane?
I think it's after the Spokane.
So
Probably going to be turning pretty soon. No, it's still a ways away.
we have another plane from Honolulu coming right after, and then after that is a big show.
East Southwest.
You never know. Southwest is kind of Southwest-ish. See, can we see that big plane in the clouds anywhere? Eventually we will probably in the background see the A350 lining up. The Southwest 737s coming from Spokane. Let's see if that A350 is turning.
Still a few minutes away. Still. Oh, you guys see him now. He's up in those clouds. See him?
Which ones?
He's cutting across. There's a line of clouds, like a straight line almost right above him.
There he is. That's the A350 we're waiting for. You can actually see him in the clouds, guys.
You know you're small when you get excited about the one big white body.
Yeah.
Like LAX, it's just...
LAX to them A350s are like meh. To us, it's like, oh my God, it's here. It's like when you finally get a cat or a dog and they pay attention to you, you're all excited about it. That's how we feel about big planes here in Phoenix. The big boy is almost here, guys. So he's about to turn. We may lose him with the parking structure. It's cool seeing it. Now we wait for it to make its turn. He's approaching the approach path, so next few minutes we're going to see a big plane pop up over the horizon.
He's gonna land long.
Yeah. Do you guys think he's going to have a smooth landing or a hard landing? The last few times they've been smooth. I say he's going to have a hard landing today. We used to get the Queen, Tony, but not anymore, man. They all got retired. I wish they would have given him a better send away. But that's what British people do.
You know, they went to the Dreamliner afterwards, and they were supposed to bring it back, and then COVID hit, and
they were flying the Dreamliner for a while and then never came back.
Once Americans started, then they had too much capacity.
I think you're dropping your thing.
I got mine.
This thing is money. This keeps everything charged. You can buy one for like $300. My brother got it for me for my birthday. Alrighty, let's wait. Let's wait for this big plane. I can see it approaching slowly. Any predictions if he's going to have a smooth or hard landing? I say hard landing. And there we go. We have a train. We're officially a train spotting channel.
I like giving the train the shots when you're getting the balance of the train.
See? We've seen many A350s. Let's just look at trains.
People are dropping off the train.
People would probably get mad at us very quickly.
Done.
And
I'm not here for this.
So yesterday I went to the Cardinals game and I was kind of running behind, and you have to drive through a train station, and BNSF out of nowhere decided, oh cool bro, let's just move all of our trains over to the station. I was pissed. There she is. Look how large she looks. She's only going to get larger now, guys. It's basically like a slightly larger A220. I think the A220 is the size of one of its engines.
Is the 350 or the 7, which compared to the 78 or the 777?
I think the A350 compares to the 777 in my opinion.
But it's more technology-wise of like the
It's a technology of a 787.
It's the newer, but it's also, I guess the bigger one is closer to the 777 in size.
But from what I've heard from some pilots is they call it plastic piece of rubbish.
It's going early, look at that. We were both put off. No.
I think he psyched all of us out. That is our big bird of the day, guys. We get super excited every time we see it.
I thought he was going to touch down early.
He psyched us out. He was going to touch down early, and then out of nowhere, he's like, nope, I'm not going to do that.
And then he pounded pretty good once he did.
Yep. And there he is.
Have a good show.
Yeah, thanks, man. You done?
Yeah, my flight's coming in like 10
See ya.
minutes. See you later.
See ya. So Tyler left us. He's going to go work the ramp. So that's kind of cool. Like a lot of people come through here and come say hello. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you for being very supportive over the last 3 weeks as we're learning how to run a live stream. We've had issues and you guys have stuck around, and I'm trying everything to make this better. Like I shelled out almost like $400 for a new router and everything, so hoping it provides better quality for all you guys. So let's see what else is going to show up, and then after that I told my parents I'd have dinner with them, so it might be time to have dinner with the parents soon. As much as I love hanging out with you guys, I want to spend some time with my loved ones. Look at those engines on that A350. It's a beautiful freaking plane. The sheer scale of it is just amazing. Thanks, Tony. Trying to get better, man. I feel like when it comes to the night spotting, we may have a lot of people beat just because of the equipment that I actually possess. So on Friday, join us on Friday. We're going to do some night spotting, and I think you guys will be very happy about it. Look at that smoke coming out. Also guys, when it does cool off, I will buy some pizzas, and we are going to stream from another location, so you guys will all be welcome to just come and hang out and eat some pizza, and we can just all hang out. We're a fairly new channel, so for plane spotting purposes. I've had this YouTube since like 2006. I used to post a lot of street racing on here, and that kind of was frowned upon and illegal. Not that street takeover stuff, that's stupid, that's dangerous. The traditional street racing where you drive dangerously, but it's crazy when you think like when you were younger, the stupid stuff you used to do, now that as an adult, you're like, Jesus Christ, how did I survive? Hey Tony, where are you based out of, man? Are you in Denver, or where are you from? Sorry, I drank some water. Hey Josephine, did the tornado actually happen? So he's gonna go on this gate right here. Indianapolis. Dang, man. And you're based out of Portland. Yeah, honestly, give Matt Ryan some time. I think you guys got a good quarterback in Indy. I worked at a resort, and I actually did check in Mr. Ursay, and he was actually one of the nicer dudes I've ever met. Like legitimately just a genuinely good dude. Our next plane is an A320 coming in from Palm Springs, followed by another A320 coming from Puerto Vallarta. Look at that plane. Let's try a transition. Our flight from Palm Springs. Money landing. And then the next plane that is coming is from Puerto Vallarta. Then after that, we'll lock you guys down for a second, check something out, and then if I don't see any movement, I will do my sign off as I usually do. Alrighty guys, let's see, do we have anything else popping up? You guys are about to be locked down on one of these planes. Let's see what else is on this flight radar thing. I have never been to Laredo. I hear it's actually really nice. I know that some of the smaller regional planes fly there. Alrighty guys, so I think our final plane of the day will be this American A320 coming from Mexico City. So once this plane lands, I will give my sign off, and then I'm gonna head home and have dinner with my family. My parents do leave to Hawaii tomorrow, so we're gonna just have like a meal and just hang out. It's always good spending time with my parents. So to all of you guys that joined me for the last couple of hours, I really appreciate you guys. It's been fun. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow, maybe not. Best way to find out is just subscribe, click the notifications. But I think our next live will probably be Friday evening, maybe from like 4, and then we'll maybe go into the night. So I will keep you guys posted. And remember, tell your loved ones you love them, never go to bed angry, and always try to be good people. That's all I always tell you. And this plane is actually going to be unloaded by my buddy Tyler that was here hanging out with me. And apparently I got very janky hands for the last one. So anyways guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm glad I've kind of met most of you guys, and I'm glad we're kind of building this community. So thank you for all the support the last few weeks. It's meant a lot to me. So you guys are awesome. Have a great day. Tony, take care, my friend. So you guys have a good evening. And if you guys ever come and see me, remember, I'll always give you a sticker. I actually got to order some more, since a lot of you have come and said hello to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys. So from my family to yours, and from us at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, thank you. Special thanks to Kate for keeping the bots away, and special thanks to Corey and all the other moderators. You guys take care.